winter. Miss darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun.
Who gives this woman away?
I do. Your father? Yep.
Welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you here with us today to celebrate the love and union of Sean and Sarah. Your presence means the world to them, and together we're about to witness a beautiful moment as they begin their next chapter in their lives. Let's share in the joy, laughter, and love that brought us all together here today. Marriage is a sacred institution, the basis of human society, and should be held in high honor among all men and women. I'd like to welcome Yvonne up for a reading. Right there.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah's mom. This is a reading that says, marry your best friend. I do not say that lightly. Really, truly find the strongest, happiest friendship in the person you fall in love with. Someone who speaks highly of you, someone who can laugh with you, the kind of laughs that make your belly ache and your nose snort. The embarrassing, earnest, healing kind of laughs. Wit is important. Life is too short not to love someone who lets you be a fool with them. Make sure they are somebody who lets you cry too. Despair will come. Find someone that you want to be there with you. Through those times, most importantly, marry the one that makes passion, love, and madness combine. And of course, through you, a love that will never die with, even when the waters get deep and dark.
Thanks, Yvonne. All right, for everybody here, you know Sarah very well. You know Sarah loves her selfies, so before we get started with vows, I'd like to grab a selfie with everybody in it. So, you guys want to scoot back a little bit. Feel free to throw your hands up in the air, and we're going to grab a quick selfie in here. Hands up. Great. Thanks for participating. All right, Sean and Sarah have written their own vows. So we're going to kick off their vows, and then we're going to let them read their vows that they wrote for each other. Sean, repeat after me. I, Sean, take you, Sarah.
I, Sean, take you, Sarah.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
I do promise.
I do promise.
and covenant
and covenant
before these witnesses
before these witnesses
to be your loving
to be your loving
and faithful husband
and faithful husband
in plenty
in plenty
and in want,
and in want,
in joy
in joy
and in sorrow,
and in sorrow,
in sickness
in sickness
and in health,
and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
You read your vows.
Sorry. Sarah, the love we have for each other is one that everybody should strive for in their life. Our lives are rich in the best way to be rich. We have each other to share our life experiences with and to make the good ones better and the bad ones not so bad. You're the most thoughtful person I've ever met. You go out of your way to make everything special for everybody, and I appreciate that immensely. I know that a lot of traditional wedding vows mention staying together in sickness and in health, rich or poor, or good times and bad. We've been through all of those things, and it's only made us stronger and shown us we can count on each other no matter what comes our way. And there's no better feeling. I look forward to growing the rest of the way old with you and finding new places to see and things to do. I promise to always love you and stand by you forever. I promise to be the person you can always share your thoughts and worries with. I promise to always respect you and never bring you down. I promise to always make our home a place of peace and happiness where you feel safe and loved and look forward to coming home to. I promise to do everything I can to make you feel loved and appreciated and beautiful every day.
That was awesome. Michelle. Sarah, repeat after me. I, Sarah, take you, Sean,
I, Sarah, take you, Sean,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
and I do promise
and I do promise
and covenant
and covenant
these witnesses
these witnesses
to be your loving and faithful wife,
your loving and faithful wife,
in plenty
in plenty
and in want,
and in want,
in joy
in joy
and in sorrow,
and in sorrow,
in sickness
in sickness
and in health,
and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live. Over the years, people thought that I was against marriage. But the truth is, I always thought the vows were so important that I was afraid of being married. One reason I chose for us to write our own vows wasn't just to personalize it, but because in all of our years together, we've managed to cover traditional vows. In sickness and in health, and for richer or for poor are the biggest ones. We both came from unhealthy and toxic relationships where we lived unhappily and argued constantly with our exes. So thank you for teaching me how I was supposed to be treated and talked to. I'm also grateful you helped me show my kids what real love is supposed to look like. Real love is kind, patient, and unconditional. 7 years ago, when you almost died, the next day after the surgery, you felt so down and defeated and flat out unhappy with this new path in life, with having the bag attached and how ugly it was, not to mention a lot of work and uncomfortable. But I remember that day because I was just so relieved that you had made it, and I had nothing but gratitude for that, and I was eager to tackle learning what was headed on our path and how to handle any inconvenience that threw our way, because it meant that you were still here with me and didn't leave all of us. I recently read a saying, and it said, falling for someone isn't a process. You can't plan for it in advance, but love strikes in single moments, like when you make me laugh with your silly songs that you make up, or when you keep me calm with your presence. Your kindness, love, protection, and sincerity makes my life better. I vow to continue to love you and to take care of you. I vow to tell you you're right because I know how much you enjoy that. I vow to continue to have dinner on the table when you walk in the door like a 1950s housewife, even though you never expected that of me. I just like to make sure that when you walk into our home to a meal after a long, hard day, I vow to start doing your laundry again, but today's not that day. I can't vow to be perfect, but I can vow to be real and authentic. I vow to always support you when you aren't feeling strong. No distance, time, or person can ever come between us. I hope you feel as loved by me as I do by you.
You can repeat after me. Place it on your finger. May this beautiful token and pledge symbolize the purity and endlessness of your love. This ring I give to you.
This ring I give to you.
In token and pledge.
In token and pledge.
Of our constant faith.
Of our constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
Say repeat after me. This ring I give you.
It's on. Just a little water rate. Yes.
This ring I give to you.
This ring I give to you.
In token and pledge.
In token and in pledge.
Of our constant faith.
Of our constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
Into such a union you come now to be joined. If either of you, or if anyone present, knows any just cause why this marriage should not be solemnized, I charge you to make it known at this time or hereafter to remain silent. By the authority committed unto me as a minister of the state of Ohio, I declare Sean and Sarah are now husband and wife, according to the ordinance and the laws of the state. Sean, you may kiss your bride.